Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. While you're here, wipe your feet off, sit down, relax, get comfortable. Grab yourself something to drink, get yourself a biscuit. This is episode 3 of my daily vlog, and this is the Donna Denise Walker YouTube channel. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. While you're here, if you don't mind, please share my channel with your friends and family. This is your first time coming here, and you like what you're hearing so far, you think it's a cool place to chill, definitely go ahead and subscribe. And for all the folks that have come by, you like what you heard, you chilled with me a little bit, and you subscribe, thank you so much. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Well, I was on here just a couple of seconds ago, and I was being told that you guys couldn't hear me. So I definitely hope that you can right now. And it's kind of hard for me to check because, as you can see, I'm in my avatar. So that means that usually what I do is I go into my computer. If I can hear myself talking, then I'm like, okay, yeah, you guys can hear me. But I'm out and about in a location that I'm sure they're not going to appreciate me going live. So that's why there's the avatar. But of course, if you guys want to catch me live in the flesh, definitely chill with me this Thursday. I'm going to be cooking a hamburger. Yeah. Thank you for you guys' suggestions that you guys sent me and everything else like that. So anyway, I figured I'd come on here, share this video, share the video. I'm gonna share it real fast. All right, I'm back. So I don't know what's going on with my channel. It just seems like it's hard to push it out there and everything else like that. So I said a prayer about it, and I decided just to let it go with the flow, just relax and just enjoy the movement. So if you guys are catching this, definitely leave a comment and let me know when are you catching it and all this other stuff, and that'll be cool. And I pretty much think with the light of everything that's going on, a lot of people have been saying the same thing, that they're experiencing the same situation. So with that being said, I do like to go ahead and send my prayers to all of the families that are experiencing and going through what we're going through within the last week, you know. Um, Somebody was like, why don't you just say what it is? Well, this is not a political channel. And like I was trying to say earlier, I don't want to be offensive to anybody. So I just want to go ahead and send my prayers. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. There's a lot of casualties, and it's hard to get away from the information that's being put out there. Although I'm glad there's a lot of information. It keeps you kind of connected. And my prayers go out to a lot of the family members and people who are scared. Even if you're like traveling abroad, you got family members traveling. I pray for them for a safe recovery and that everything is fine with that and all that other good stuff. So, so here's the thing, right? Today is my vlog, and as you know, I get on here. Oh, who is that calling me? I think I know who it is. They see me come on, and then they call. And then when I call them back, I'm like, okay, what's the emergency? Oh, I was just calling, check on you. Very suspicious. So anyway, yeah, so I decided that with the light of everything, I'll come on here and hopefully say some positive things. And hopefully, if your day is not going good, I hope at this very moment in time that your day is going much better. You know what I'm saying? Um, with the times that it is, oh my gosh, I didn't think in my time without me just, it is, I know it's hard to talk about it without talking about it, but I'm just going to go from my experience. I did not think in my time that I would see this kind of situation going on. I remember when I was a younger adult and my husband was in the Gulf War, the first one, And that was very scary. And I've never been in a situation like that before, being, a loved one going off to that. And so I just could only imagine, all of the family members. I do see a lot of posts with people posting their military pictures and saying, keep me in prayer. And everyone I see, I make sure I put under their prayer, prayer, prayer. And sometimes it can get like, oh my gosh. So if I know it's easier said than done, and I'm hoping that it my words weigh a little heavier. But if your day is not going good, I pray that you can find a moment to yourself and just make your day better. And I pray from here on that it gets better and everything else like that. So I decided to come on here. Well, I told you guys that I'm going to do like a daily vlog and all that other good stuff. So there that is. And I'm trying to figure out like a good time when to come on. And it seems like my lunch break is like the best time because the sister do got to work. Like I'm still working. So I figure, okay, I do want to do a daily vlog. And then I do want to get on here and chat with you guys because, I'm always chatting. So I figured maybe 12 o'clock. So hopefully it'll work out. So we'll try this for a little while and hopefully I could chill with you guys and everything. So yesterday I did a video. It was planned but kind of spontaneous, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to say it. But anyway, I got a lot of emails, the Donna D. Walker podcast at gmail.com. I don't know if it's in the description. When I come up, I'll put it in there. So if you're checking this out and I'm not live, hopefully it'll be in there if I get the time to put it in there before the day is out. But anyway, I got like these emails and they were like, can you talk about these fake accounts? And I was like, ooh, I don't know. I mean, how, like, I don't know how to approach it. And so I talked about it yesterday. And all of a sudden, after talking about it, it was like hard to push the video out there so people can you know what I'm saying? So they can hear what I had to say about it. So I was like, oh my God, am I being shadow banned? Is this not a topic that I should be talking about and all that other good stuff? So my question to you guys is like, did you think it was informative of me talking about the fake accounts? And just to give you a refresher on what I was talking about, I was telling folks to be cautious that they're, and it stems from you guys, well, the people who sent me the email asked me to talk about it. Shout out to Dee Dee Walker. You enjoy your birthday. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'll tell you about my birthday in a second. Thank you, Sean Felder. Shout out to Sean Felder, Excess Energy Drink Reseller. Him and Nikki are the founder of the Excess Energy Drink Models, which I had the blessing of getting a couple of months getting an award for that. And guys, I would show you, but I'm in a place that I can't show you. I'm actually wearing my Excess Energy Drink t-shirt that he sent me. So, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? So anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I was talking about it and I brought it up and um somebody told me it's possible that video might be shadow banned. And it was a video that I thought was very informative, not to bash anybody. I didn't name any particular accounts that I felt personally that I was experiencing, but I was just saying be real careful because there's some accounts out there that they could come off as a long lost friend, a celebrity, just somebody in general that you think that is like, oh, that's a pretty cool person. Next thing you know, they're asking you for money. And, you know, you could be in a financial situation and it's very hard to prosecute those people. So that's what that whole one was about. So I was talking about that. So if you guys want to check out that video, that was yesterday's vlog. I got all like, oh my God, I'm gonna talk about this, and then that happened. All right, so with that being said, today's vlog is about being healthy, mentally and physically, not allowing somebody to ruin your day. There are people out there that their sole purpose is to be miserable, and anybody that's in their range, they will focus on them. And especially if that person comes off as an individual that seems to be enjoying life, and they're sitting there, they're miserable, so now you're the focal point, and they'll come after you. Don't allow those people to overwhelm you, and you absorb their negativity, because a lot of times they'll focus on you. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? A lot of times they'll focus on you to release their negative energy. Then they walk away. They're actually feeling good, and you're standing there miserable because you allow yourself to absorb what they got going on. And 9 times out of 10 is something that you would never have thought about or even focused on, but because this person's negative energy was pushed towards you, now you're absorbing it. And negative energy is really bad, in my opinion. These are all my opinions, by the way, okay? Because I'd be reading those comments with you guys. One person was like, oh, here she go again trying to be a psychiatrist. Nah, man, I'm just giving my opinion. All right. So my opinion, today's vlog, opinion, and a lot of times I go on with, indirectly something that may happen to me, or even emails that you guys sent me like, hey, why don't you touch this subject? I'm like, yeah, all right, I will. And I do. So it's my opinion. So my opinion, with all being said and done, is that you shouldn't you when you allow negativity to absorb you, you start getting sick. You get a headache, you know what I'm saying? Your blood pressure goes up. And if you're in that state of mind consistently, it could be really bad for your health. So just, acknowledge the person for whom they are. You know, uh, look at them and say, hey, that person's having a bad day. And a lot of times, not all the time, sometimes they're just a miserable person. But a lot of times there's some things going on in their lives that is so overwhelming that they have no other way of expressing it, and it comes out in misery. So you got to see people for what they are and keep it moving, and don't allow their tragedy to come on you. And so I say that because it's easier said than done. It really is. Because especially when every time you encounter a particular person, and they always got junk to throw at you, they always got negativity to throw at you. And yeah. Oh, this is Julie Kester. Julie Kester. I'm sorry, I didn't. Hey, how you doing? I see you said hello a couple of times. Hey, hello. Hello, hi. So how you doing? So just, keep your frame of mind. Um, I do meditation. I do. I don't do it all the time, but every time I do, I just feel so much better. A lot of prayers, a lot of focusing on the things that I do want to do, goals that I do want to achieve, things that I do want to do in life. And with that being said, I'm able to push what they got going in their life and push that aside, because you can't, unless you are a psychiatrist, you can't solve their problems. So just be positive. Don't allow other people to focus. That's what my vlog is about today. Just be happy and focus on you, because just allow your sunshine to continue. You know what I'm saying? And remember what your personal goals are. There's going to be some people out there that are going to be mad at you because you have personal goals. They're going to be mad at you because they see everything that you're going on in life and they feel that 9 times out of 10 you should be as miserable as they are. But you got to keep in mind, God only puts on you what you can handle. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion for today. That's my vlog for today. Like I said before, that's one of the reasons why I say, to people who come on this channel and they stop in for a couple of minutes to peep in, to hear what I got to say and everything. It's one of the reasons why I say stuff like, I hope that at this very moment, you know, that if your day is not going well, that it does go good. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind that we need to understand that not everybody's life is perfect. There's things going in their life that if they were to sit down and talk to you and tell you, you probably would just like fall beside yourself. So, just keep that in mind too, when you're going about your day. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So anyway, yeah, yesterday's vlog was basically about, be aware on fake accounts. And today I'm talking to you guys about, just be happy in your own skin, understand your purpose and what you're here for and focus on what makes you happy in life. Because when it comes down to it, only you can make the most important decisions in your life. Nobody else can. I mean, they can influence you. They can come on here and be like, yo, why don't you try this? And, you may try it and it may work out for you. But for the most part, don't allow people to over-influence you and everything. I did want to talk about this one subject this person said to me, and they were like, and I guess I should have did like I didn't think to do it. Maybe I'll put the poll up tomorrow. But when should you stop blaming your parents for your failed future? And I thought that was a really good question. So I am going to create for tomorrow. I'm going to try to do sometime 12 o'clock like I'm doing today. We'll see how this 12 o'clock thing works out. And I'm going to put the poll up. And I'm curious to know what you guys think. So that was a question was sent to me. They said I could say their name, and I'm probably going to say it wrong. Dexterious. Oh my gosh, I know I did. I don't have it in front of me, y'all, so I can't even read the name out so you guys can tell me. Yeah, so what I'm thinking or I'm considering doing is putting that poll up tomorrow. When should we stop blaming our people who raised us or our parents for our future? Because and just to give a little taste and a talk about that, I thought it was a good question because there's a lot of times I hear a lot of people around my age and they are pissed off at their parents. And they're like, man, this, that, and the other. My parents, if they didn't do this, I would be here. If they didn't do this, I would be here. And I get it because I was that person that used to complain like that. I used to be like, man, I could have been this, that, and the other if I had the support of my parents, which is true. You're in a sense, okay, there's a twofold to this. So listen to this. It's true in a sense because your parents or your caregivers, I guess I should call it caregivers. Your caregivers, they set the foundation for your life. Period. They because when you're a kid, your emotional balances is literally in your caregiver's hand. How you would react to something, how you would uh even to a certain extent in how you believe in something as well, right? So they're the foundation, they give you the tools to what you need. And hopefully they're the good tools that you would need to go in your life, right? With that being said, if those tools they gave you were not the best tools, that it was like maybe the most horrific thing, my prayers go out to all of those individuals because they had an unfair advantage in the beginning of their lives. You know, there was a sequence of things that happened to them who kind of carved them into the person that they are today. With that being said, there's free will that is at play. So there's, when you come across a person who has had a sequence of unfortunate things that happen to them, you would hope and pray that they can seek counsel or have like some good friends or environment to coach them through those emotions so they can understand what happened to them as a young adult. With that being said, as you get older, your mind is developed. And so, and I'm not talking about horrific things because those things stay with you for some, in some cases, for the rest of your life. So I'm not even going to try to put it in that category. I'm talking about, things as far as the advantage of a job, being in a position of a job, or thinking in a certain financial way, or even minor decisions that you would make. I'm talking about that. As an adult, I believe that you can no longer still point the fingers at your caregivers simply for the fact because you're an adult now. And most cases, you're being judged as an adult. You know what I'm saying? And so there's a point in time where you need to start taking, I don't know how to say it. You need to start taking that emotional distress and start figuring out how you can fix it for yourself and making better decisions as an adult. Because and a lot of times there you would need help with that. You would need a good emotional support system to help you. And in some cases it's just realizing that you're an adult now. It's time to make better choices. And so that's my opinion about that. But I'm going to put a poll up tomorrow to talk about that and see what you guys think about it and all the other good stuff. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put a poll up about it and see what you guys think about it and how you feel about it. So if you're listening to this and I'm not live and you're coming back to this and you actually hear this, put a 1 in the chat if you think that as an adult we need to stop blaming our caregivers for our future decisions, or put a 2 in the chat if you think that you know, the blame will always stay with our caregivers, and they're the reasons why we're in this messed up situation that we're in. So definitely go ahead and do that. So put a 1 in the chat that you think, okay, now that you're an adult, you can no longer blame your caregivers for your decisions, your faulty decisions that you make in the future, or 2 in the chat to where, yeah, we need to blame them 100% because of them. There's the reasons why the decisions that you're making today that are faulty. So, you know, yeah, let me know. All right, guys. So I am literally off. Let me see. I'm not off on my lunch break. I want to go get something to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. As you guys know, I still work. Hopefully one day this channel will grow up and that it'll be able to support me 100%. But a sister still got to go out there and make $1. So this is literally my lunch break. I am doing my Donna's Daily Vlog avatar style. So that's why I'm in my avatar. And I'm actually going to go get me something to eat. And I invite you guys back to another episode of my daily vlog. And I'm definitely going to be cooking and live in the flesh this Thursday. It starts at 4 o'clock. I'm going to try my best to keep it an hour. I don't know if I can do that. I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best to keep it. No, not keep it an hour. To do an hour plus. I'm going to try my best. And I am making hamburger. I have, like, I don't know why, but I have a craving for hamburger, and I have a craving for a mama style hamburger. So this Thursday I'm gonna be making it, and I'm gonna get me some. I'm gonna put the onions up in there, the bell peppers up in there. I'm gonna season it up really good. Somebody said that there's like a ranch seasoning that you can add to it that makes the flavor pop. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna definitely get me some butter pickles because I love butter pickles, sesame seed bun, and I'm gonna take some bacon and fry it up and put it on top of that. And then I'm gonna get the it's called a Chinese sweet potato. I'm going to cut those up in cubes and fry that up with some onion. And that is going to be our dinner for this Thursday. So please join me this Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to try my best to stay on there until 5 o'clock. And I might go even later than 5. But if you guys don't catch me, please support me by checking the video out anyway, and dropping a comment and letting me know what you think. And like I said before, if you guys have any suggestions, because I'm doing the reviews. What am I doing now? I'm doing the reviews. I'm doing the food suggestions and topic suggestions. So reviews, food, and topic suggestions. Or if you want to be a guest on my channel, definitely go ahead and chill with a sister by sending me an email, LaDonna D. Walker Podcast at gmail.com. Now, there are some people, it works. That email works, all right? But there's a couple people in the past, and it is true, you guys tried to get on there and the email bounced back to you. And what was going on is that my email was full, and it was my primary email, so I was having everything being sent to it, and it got full real fast. I mean, like crazy full. Like, I'm still going through the emails and seeing what's is what. But since then, I have cleared it up. I am able to receive emails, but then there's some people who are like, can you just give me another email and I'll send it to that? Well, I have another email, and that one is 106 TBC Radio Podcast at gmail.com. So that's the alternative email. So both of the emails work. The Donna D. Walker Podcast at gmail.com works. And the new email, 106 TBC Radio Podcast at gmail.com. Either way, you can reach out to me or just drop a comment, and that'll work as well. So with that being said, I'm going to salvage the last bit of my lunch break. I'm going to go get me something to eat. I am trying to, one more thing before I go, because I keep saying I'm going to go, and I'm still on here. So one more thing before I go. Just give you guys an update on this weight I'm trying to lose. I'm actually doing really good, guys. Instead of eating potato chips, I'm eating peanuts. I'm trying this new thing with the peanuts where like I'll get lightly salted peanuts, and then I'll take some olive oil and mix it up in it, and add some garlic powder and onion powder to it, and I put it and I roast it, or I eat it just like that. It is freaking delicious. So I heard that peanuts is good for protein. The olive oil is extremely good for you. Garlic is very good for you, and onion is very good for you. So I figure if I put them all together and eat it as a snack, I'll be doing a little something, and I'll be able to lose more weight instead of either maintaining or gaining weight. So in the past, I have lost a total of 7 in the past. I keep saying in the past, honey, lately, I'm going to say lately, I've lost 7 pounds, gained 2 of them back. So now I want to keep going down. I don't want to go up. So I'm trying to figure out little ways. So if you guys, again, have any tips on what you do if you still have a craving for snacking, You know what I'm saying? So you still got that craving for snacking, but you don't want to go totally to the dark side and and overwhelm yourself with potato chips. If you guys have a suggestion, definitely leave it in the comments or email me with those two emails I gave you. The Donna D. Walker podcast at gmail.com. And the other one is 106tbcradio.com. Either one will get me. All right. I'm still the Julie Kester. She was saying hi, hi, hi. I'm sorry, miss saying hello to her. So hello, 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 hello. She said it a couple of times. So she said one. We say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was a couple of times. So I'm gonna say hello back. Shout out to all the people who made their comments and went live with me today. Thank you so much. Shout out to Julie Kester, Sean Felder. Um, I don't know. Yes, is that Yesy? Yesin Garcia? What's up? She put this. I don't know what that meant. Another person put this as well. So I hope, oh my God, let's pray that's a good thing. Um, Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Um, I just want to, just before I go, just again send my prayers out to all of the folks who, with everything that's going on, and if you might have lost a loved one, my prayers go out to you. My condolences go out to you. I pray for coverings over all the people who joined me live today, and a coverings over this world too, because there's a lot of things going on. And I pray that, we can come out of this with some light to it. And that being said, my prayers go out to you guys. Oh, and one more thing before I try to salvage the rest of my lunch. I still don't know what I'm going to eat. One more thing before I go, guys. And it's like the most important thing. And I got to tell you guys this. Well, before I tell you that, thank you so much for going live with me. If you're listening to this and it's not live, thank you so much for listening to this video all the way through. You doing that, leaving your comments, liking this video is very helpful to me. And I want to say I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And with that being said, one more thing, and I got to say this. I love you, man. You guys have a blessed day. Enjoy your day. Until the next, I'll get that poll up together and all that other good stuff. And definitely join me on my live prayers and blessings to all folks above. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Love you guys.